go there from one last Halloween event in 2020, and it is the Sessions House of Horrors in Spalding. So we drove 3 hours to get here. Really looking forward to giving it a go. We're allowed to film inside, not really sure what to expect, but just been told that the guys who did Hitchinbrook House last year, Horror at Hitchinbrook House, have had a bit of input into this event. If they have, and it's anything like that, then I am going to be squealing the whole way around, because that was absolutely terrifying last year. So if it's anything, even if it's half the scares of that, it will be terrifying. Chris, what are you expecting?
A lot of scares.
A lot of scares?
Yeah, terrified, everything. Don't know anything about it, so let's just see what happens.
Let's just see what happens. And you know a bit of history about this place?
Yeah, we had a look on the way up here on Wikipedia. It was an old courthouse, so I think it was built in 1843 and it was used up to 2013. So yeah, it's an old building in itself. I imagine it's going to still be, I think it is a heritage building as well, so it's still going to be laid out, I think, as a court. Potentially it's going to have prison cells in here. So it's a beautiful building. I just don't know what to expect inside.
Oh fuck.
This way.
I was getting Hitchinbrook vibes, and I am now definitely getting it.
Right now.
Oh fucking hell.
Sally.
Is it this way?
Yeah.
Why don't you want to play with me?
I don't.
I'm starting to think I should have stayed at home.
Because I'll slit your throat, that's why.
Oh, don't be like that.
Don't be nasty.
Play with me.
If that's real, Jesus.
I feel so. I'm sorry.
That is real!
Sorry if I'm lying to you.
God. I don't know, but...
Oh, shitty now.
The stairs.
Up the stairs? Okay. Fuck's sake, mate. This is disgusting. It's like bloody... Oh, mate, that's horrible.
Don't line up one.
What a big open room.
Yes. I hate it.
Ready?
Yes.
Set.
No.
Go. 1, 2,
Here we go.
3, 4,
There we go.
5.
Back downstairs.
Watch out for her, wherever she was.
Did you get it?
Oh, I told you.
Fucking hell. 3110.
Unlock the door.
Unlock it.
Oh, Scott. What was it?
Christ.
How
What is
embarrassing.
this?
Good luck.
Thank you. Huh? I just know, so it's going to come out behind that.
They're coming.
Two.
Save me!
No thanks. What do we have here?
Camera crew. Scared camera crew.
Arms by your sides and stand away from the walls now. Okay. Very good. This way.
Oh, great.
Well, come along, we haven't got all bloody night. Move it. Absolute filth we let in here. Scum of the bloody earth. Right, mind the stairs. Don't want a trip to be cut short now, do we?
No, not quite.
Well, come on, move it.
Oh, you fucker.
Stay here.
Yeah, that's bright.
Before the court.
You heard him.
Stand there.
Yes, sir.
Who do we have here?
Pleasure Beach experience.
A bunch of
And somebody
miscreants.
touching my
That's
leg.
what we have. What are they accused of, Mr. Bailiff?
Murder.
Murder.
Murder in the first degree.
Oh dear.
Wasn't me.
So, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Definitely.
Well, in that case, why are we delaying you? I do apologise.
Thank you.
You may go on.
Oh dear. Maybe we should have said guilty.
We lied!
Oh God.
You have guilt written all over your faces.
Never was a good liar.
The verdict of the court is death.
Oh no.
You will be taken from here to a place of execution where you shall be hung, drawn, and quartered. But first, you will have your confession extracted by the doctor.
Oh great.
Amongst other things.
Thank you, Mr. Bailiff. Take them down.
You heard the magistrate. Come on, let's move. Oh, and mind the other step.
Oh, that one.
That one. Yeah. Come along then, come along. The doctor will see you now.
Oh, fantastic.
Come on in. You've caught me just in time for an experiment on
Oh,
this.
right, okay.
He's been found guilty. So now you lose. Show me your hands. Too clean. Now leave.
Okay.
I've got plenty more experiment.
Oh shit! I thought that was fucking real. Is it this way?
That way.
Oh mate, one of these is real.
Oh, mate, you know what's happening there.
Oh fuck! Hello. Sit down. Oh great. Coming to see us, I think. Oh god. Oh! Hello.
No.
What's the matter?
Oh no, just wait there. The more people come through here, the more work there is for me to do. Oh, and they scream. But they don't scream for very long, don't know why.
Dead?
Well, if they're not dead already, I'd get them like a fish.
Great.
So unless you want it next, I suggest you get on your way.
Yeah, we will do.
Off you go then, on your way.
She's not dead.
Welcome to the house of the Lord. I know what you are. I see you. You have the devil inside you. Satan shall drink your blood and feast on your blasphemous tongue. Now get out of my church!
Jesus.
Be gone! Vile demons!
I'm going. We're going.
Rot in hell, you
going.
evil cretins!
Jesus, get me out of here. Oh. Where we go? Oh, prison. Oh no. No!
It's not long till he's dead, is alright. Bit soft in the head, is alright. Went off track. So we had a little smack, did alright. Get back to the door. Squall! Shame, shame, shame. Know thy name. Nothing but the best for tonight's guests.
Oh,
Get in!
fuck.
Get in! Ed, likes to serve with Ed, does all Ed. Hope you like the rats and the spiders!
What the fuck is going on?
Is it the window?
See you! Don't you look at me! Look at the floor!
Okay.
I said you look at the floor, you scum!
Look at the floor, sorry.
Ed,
Sorry.
Ed, get back in your
Oh,
seat!
not Ed.
I didn't mean to think that.
Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Not Ed.
Hi Ed, we can be friends.
Let's play.
No, not again. No. Oh.
Shit.
Ed, go away, Ed. Jeez.
As long as Gene Hunt doesn't come, I'm good. As long as Gene Hunt's not here, unless he's on our side.
Oh, shit.
No, he's not Gene Hunt.
Ed, be nice, Ed. Be really nice. Oh, Jesus, I'm leaving.
I'm going to give you a chance to live.
Okay.
I will give you 10 seconds to find your way to the next area. Or you will suffer the same fate she did. This is a game that I like to call hide and kill.
Which way, mate?
This way.
This way.
This way.
This way. There's an open door.
My God.
I don't think it's that way. That's the actor route, mate. It's this way. This is the actor route, isn't it?
No, right.
Quick.
Where is he?
Let's not wait to find out. Do you want me to leave?
You get from.
Wow. Well, I'm not really sure how to start this other than I'm just going to go to Chris. Where do we start with that?
I don't know. Wasn't really what I expected, but it was really good. Wasn't just a straight walk through scare maze. There's different sections to it, as you've seen on the film. There's like stop and start. We had a courtroom. We had like basically the funeral parlour where she chucked the bodies down the stairs. There was other bits and bobs, and then the chainsaw at the end. Really well done. I thought it was really well themed in there. The lighting was really good. actors were spot on, some good jump scares, and there was also a bit of hooded maze bit, which I think I said before, like in last year's vlogs, that I'm not a massive fan of hooded mazes, so for me that could be left out. I think it would run perfectly fine without it, but all in all, really good attraction, really rated it.
What about the being locked in with Ed?
Locked in with Ed? I didn't expect that.
No.
I chucked us in the cell and locked the door. No, that was really good. I think we preempted a little bit, knowing it was an old court, that there was probably going to be cells down there. But I just expected to walk past him and like think him, not actually put in one. So that was a really nice touch on top of that. And as you can hear all the banging, obviously there is lots of jump scare moments in there. But really good.
If it's back next year, are we coming back?
Yeah, definitely.
Are we putting Mark at the front?
Definitely put Mark at the front. Put Mark in a cell as well on his own. No torch. No, like we luckily had the lights on both the torches, so it made it a little bit easier. But I can imagine if you haven't got a torch and you're locked in there with Ed banging on the door, it's pretty damn
Do you know
scary.
I hadn't thought about that.
Do you know what I mean?
Got lights.
We got lights and we lit it up. That would be pitch black otherwise.
Oh.
And with Ed standing at the door wanting to play hide and seek, yeah, pretty scary.
And how much did we jump with the light on?
A lot.
Yeah.
You imagine it with the light off?
No, because that will be a
awful,
sleeping with the
wouldn't
lights on moment.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I must admit, I thought it had ended when we got to the bit where we had to sanitise our hands and go out into the yard. And had that been the ending, I probably would have been disappointed. I'm going to start with the negative, which was the outside bit. I'll get to the positives because there was plenty of them. Start with the negative, get it out of the way. Didn't like the idea of wearing a blindfold, so I didn't. I feel like it's a bit of a weird one during COVID time. Also wasn't a fan of having to follow the rope, which is why again I didn't put the hood on. Chris did. I didn't. Maybe I didn't get the full experience for not wearing it, but I just think if there's one thing that let it down, it was having to wear the hood and follow the rope. But everyone did sanitise their hands, so maybe it was alright. I don't know, it just felt a bit weird to have to do in this current situation we're in. But moving on, positives, where do you start? We heard when we were in the queue outside that it was being run by the guys who did horror at Hitchinbrook House, and immediately I looked at this building, saw the red lights, and thought, yes, they are running this event, they must be. It looks so much like where we did horror at Hitchinbrook House last year. It's got the same feel, it's got the same sets to a point. The sets aren't exactly the same, but they're done in the same style. The building's illuminated the same, the whole process is the same. So as soon as that came to mind at the start, I was like, yeah, this is actually going to be really scary. And as soon as we got in there, I was just like, yes, this is terrifying. And then of course, Numpty here forgot the code that we were given like 2 seconds before we needed it, but also it was, you could tell it had been sanitised, so it was really well done. You knew the actors were coming, but like last year at Hitchinbrook House, you didn't know where they were coming from. They could have come from anywhere, and they did. It was COVID safe, it felt good, it looked good, it's an excellent event. I will put all the booking details below in the description of the video. Please, if you live near Spalding, I'll put the address in the description as well. If you live near here, come and give it a go. If you like your scares, you will like this a lot. One thing to bear in mind is the time slots are a little bit off. We booked for 8 o'clock, we went in at 9:30. So the slots are very off. So if you are coming, I would recommend booking for probably the earliest slot that you can get, and then try and get here first and go through first, because I think that's probably the best way to do it. Best scene was being locked in the prison, in the prison cell, no doubt about it. I was kind of fearing that on the way would happen, was kind of fearing I'd end up on there on my own. Glad we went in a 2, but still didn't feel safe, to be honest, especially as Ed was a big guy. But yeah, that's all from me. I hope you've enjoyed the footage. That is now the end of the on-location Halloween videos. There will be a Halloween review video coming, which I'm going to film in my house tomorrow morning. That'll be on the channel on Sunday. That'll just cover some of the highlights, lowlights, some of the stuff we haven't covered. I'll be mentioning Alton Towers Scarefest. We didn't do a vlog there. I'll explain why in the chatty video that I'm going to do in the morning. But for now, that is all from me. Book on to do this event. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video.